Some hackers break the rules to make a quick buck. Others do it for notoriety, chaos, or to change the world. But there are a select few whose ingenuity knows no bounds, hacking systems, stealing millions, and outsmarting law enforcement with ease. In this video, we'll explore the most ingenious hackers in history, those whose cybercrimes were executed with such creativity and skill that they left the world in awe and terror. These individuals didn't just break into systems, they redefined what it means to be a criminal mastermind in the digital age. From the hacker who stole millions from financial institutions to the mastermind who exploited major vulnerabilities for global chaos, we'll break down their most incredible hacks and what made them so difficult to catch. Now let's dive in so I show you some of the most criminally ingenious hackers of all time. First is Kevin Mitnick. The mastermind of social engineering, Kevin Mitnick was once the most wanted hacker in the United States. His name was synonymous with high-tech crime. But what made him so infamous wasn't just his ability to break into complex computer systems, it was his mastery of social engineering. Mitnick's genius lay in his manipulation of people, rather than relying solely on code or sophisticated hacking tools. While many hackers relied on intricate coding, Mitnick realized that people themselves were the weakest link in security systems. He honed his skills in manipulating human behavior to get what he wanted, whether it was gaining access to sensitive information or bypassing systems designed to be unbreakable. Mitnick's brilliance lay in his ability to manipulate human behavior. He didn't need to break through firewalls or bypass encryption. He simply needed to talk to the right person. His method? Social engineering. Mitnick used his skills to hack into high-profile companies like IBM, Pacific Bell, and Nokia. By exploiting human trust, he tricked employees into handing over system access, allowing him to infiltrate corporate networks, steal sensitive data, and even eavesdrop on private communications. Mitnick's hacking spree continued for years, during which he evaded law enforcement time and time again. But in 1995, after an intensive manhunt, the FBI finally apprehended him. The arrest of Kevin Mitnick marked the end of one of the most audacious hacking careers in history. Despite his capture, Mitnick's hacks left a lasting legacy in the cybersecurity world. His social engineering exploits exposed the vulnerabilities in human behavior, forcing companies to rethink their security measures and raise awareness about the importance of training employees to recognize manipulative tactics. Kevin Mitnick's story serves as a reminder that the most dangerous hackers don't always rely on complex code, they rely on our trust. Next is Adrian Lamo, the homeless hacker. Adrian Lamo was a hacker known for his unorthodox style. While many hackers worked from dark basements, Lamo earned his nickname, the homeless hacker, by hacking from public places like libraries, coffee shops, and even subway stations. His ability to exploit security flaws in major companies like Microsoft, Yahoo, and AOL, all while working from these unexpected locations, caught the attention of both the tech world and law enforcement. Lamo didn't rely on sophisticated setups. Instead, he used publicly available resources to break into some of the largest corporations in the world, revealing security vulnerabilities with ease. One of Lamo's most infamous hacks involved infiltrating the New York Times. Lamo was able to access sensitive databases, including the personal credentials of journalists, and gain control over internal systems, all without leaving a trace. His success came from exploiting weak internal security systems, allowing him to move freely through these networks, untracked and unnoticed. But Lamo's most shocking act wasn't his hacking. It was his decision to turn whistleblower. After discovering that U.S. Army intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning had leaked classified documents, Lamo reported it to the authorities. Lamo's revelation sparked a firestorm. While some hailed him as a hero, others saw his actions as a betrayal. His choice to report Manning ultimately led to his own arrest, marking a turning point in his hacking career. Next on the list is Gary McKinnon, the UFO hacker. Gary McKinnon is one of the most notorious hackers to ever breach U.S. military systems. But unlike most hackers, his motivations were far from financial. McKinnon wasn't after money or personal gain. His goal was something far more extraordinary. He was on a mission to find evidence of UFOs and government cover-ups. McKinnon's obsession with uncovering the truth led him to hack into some of the most secure systems in the world, including the Pentagon and NASA. His unconventional targets weren't financial institutions. They were government systems believed to hold the secrets of UFOs, extraterrestrial technology, and suppressed information. Using only basic tools, McKinnon exploited vulnerabilities in the U.S. military's computer systems. He relied on simple yet effective techniques, such as password cracking, to gain access. His knowledge of computer systems allowed him to bypass firewalls and security measures with ease, ultimately infiltrating over 97 U.S. military and NASA computers. Despite his basic tools, McKinnon was able to find vulnerabilities in the most secure networks and move freely through them, accessing classified information and documents about UFOs and space technology. His hacks were not just opportunistic, they were calculated and methodical. McKinnon's hacking spree caused a major international controversy. His actions were viewed as an embarrassment to U.S. cybersecurity, revealing the vulnerability of highly sensitive systems. While his motives were not financial, his breach led to a significant debate over U.S. government transparency and security. McKinnon evaded arrest for years using the internet from his home to execute the hacks. But in the end, he was captured and became the center of a high-profile legal case. His hacking, however, raised crucial questions about the security of government systems and how easily they could be breached. Next is the Anonymous, the hacktivist collective. Anonymous is a decentralized collective of hackers and activists that came together under one unified banner, the Guy Fawkes mask. This mask, a symbol of rebellion against authority, became the face of their movement. Unlike traditional hackers, Anonymous wasn't driven by money or personal gain. Their motive was protest, activism, and social justice. Their actions were a response to perceived corruption and injustice, whether it was government overreach, corporate greed, or suppression of free speech. Anonymous saw hacking not as a crime, but as a tool for making a statement and fighting back against those they believed were in power. Anonymous carried out coordinated attacks that disrupted the operations of major corporations and governments. The collective intelligence of their members allowed them to target institutions at critical moments, using DDoS, distributed denial of service attacks, to overload websites and bring them down. Perhaps their most well-known attack was in 2010 when they took down PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard in retaliation for cutting off donations to WikiLeaks. These attacks caused significant financial disruption and raised questions about the vulnerability of major corporations to coordinated digital warfare. What made Anonymous so powerful wasn't just their attacks, but their ability to remain elusive. Their decentralized nature and lack of formal leadership made them difficult to combat. They weren't a group you could arrest or negotiate with. Anonymous was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. These hackers used their ingenuity to challenge the systems in place, forcing governments and corporations to rethink cybersecurity and personal privacy. Their creative methods and relentless pursuit of their goals changed the landscape of digital security forever. If you found this video fascinating, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of hacking and cybersecurity. Stay informed and stay secure.